Um, so yeah, I think the first thing I wanted to talk about was been talking about this shit for like 6 years. I'm finally fucking doing it.
Yeah, dude.
Every single time there was like a moment of silence, I feel like in the friend group, I'd be like, I'm gonna start a podcast. You guys would be like, do it.
I feel like all of us at one point, besides like TJ, of course, is like conversed about doing some social media shit.
I know. I mean, I don't want to push him out of his fucking comfort zone, but it would be so sick.
It would be beautiful.
Tom would be sitting on this couch with us right now talking.
It would be beautiful.
So yeah, I guess where I wanted to start is, what's up, dude? How you doing?
Man, just chilling, man.
Oh.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Got off a long day of work.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
I'm
feeling a little horny.
I fucked around all day. Very excited for this. I woke up, I think at like 9 a.m, just insistently checking my Amazon account and just refreshing it and being like, when's this shit gonna get here? I finally showed up at noon, and ever since then, I've been sitting on this couch doing nothing, waiting for you to get here.
You're just preparing.
I've been so hyped to do this for years. And
that sounds almost like suspenseful.
It
like,
was.
Were you just like straight face staring off into a wall?
Well, no, I was watching Gen V. Have you seen Gen V?
I don't think so.
It's like the spinoff of The Boys.
Oh, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's like those fucking V kids that go to college.
Yeah.
Season 1 was great. Season 2 is dog shit. It's not like, it's just boring. Like, they don't do anything.
Honestly, The Boys, like the original, isn't impressing me too much as of like what I've seen. Like the way they ended off the last season felt like it was a little mediocre. There's like a bunch of cliffhangers. There was a good part in the episode, but then they just threw in a fuck ton of cliffhangers that were just kind of absurd. Like you kind of have a feeling of what's gonna happen. One of those scenarios.
Switch my shit out. Hold up.
Oh, of course.
Do you want a Coors Light?
I fucking love a Coors Light.
Hold up. This is what I was worried about. Not fucking knowing what to talk about.
Let's talk about pollution.
No. I don't want to sit here and talk about pollution, dude. I am too fucking stupid.
What about the political and economic state of the world right now?
No. One thing with this podcast is I will never fucking talk about politics. I'm not going to bring somebody on and just have them dog walk me because I don't know what I'm doing.
Can you imagine, dude? You just invite a guest onto your podcast and they're just shitting on you over politics.
Yeah, and they're like, Trump is kind of stupid. And it's like,
I'd probably be like, all right, we're going to wrap this up, y'all. Have a good night. Probably turn it back on after he leaves.
Yeah, wait for the dude to leave, just record a new episode.
It's like, dude, fuck that guy.
I know for a fact these first few episodes are going to be rocky, and I'm not really worried about it, I guess. I need to get into this tempo. Yeah. I need to have something to focus on because I think I was telling you the other night on Xbox, like that is the biggest reason why I wanted to start this, especially now, is because I need to lock in a little bit. I can't keep fucking around like I have been. It's time to be a grown goddamn man.
I don't like if it comes to you and I talking, I don't think we would have to rehearse shit, but maybe like thinking of concepts beforehand that you can converse about.
I mean, like I do have a few things I want to talk about. Getting into them is difficult, and that's also the part of, that's the learning experience of this. And I kind of figured that the first 20 minutes of us talking was going to be getting comfortable with actually having a conversation with one another while my fucking phone's over there recording.
I forgot that shit was even on us, dude.
That's dope. That's what I'm looking for. Type shit. That's what I want all of my friends to be comfortable with, because it's going to be you guys for a long time. It's probably going to be you guys for the entire duration of however long I do this, unless it goes somewhere, and that would be fucking sick.
I can't even imagine what a podcast with Dawson would be like.
That
dude, he is probably the best out of all of us with just finding some shit to talk about.
He admitted to me the other night that he was a little nervous about hopping on, but I was like, I think once he sees this, he's going to realize, it literally is just fucking sitting down with Nate and having a conversation.
I mean, if you think about it, like, you're really just putting yourself out there for the world to see. And, like, let's say you get that publicity. A lot of people are going to see that.
Yeah.
But, like, we're just used to being us and closed. Like, no chance of anybody listening in.
That's kind of what I'm hoping for, though. Like we actually can sit down and just...
No, that would be fucking dope, yeah.
Yeah, just sit down and talk. Don't even worry about the fact that we are recording what's going on right now. It's...
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just us sitting down and talking. talking about anything. I would like it to just be a general discussion, just talking.
Yeah.
Like we are now. And I know that all of our friends can be funny, and I need to start reading more, start being a little more active online when it comes to like actually doing research and looking into current things, so that there are things to talk about.
That's what would be hardest for me personally, is just getting online and seeing all the trends and shit that's popping.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of hard to keep up with that when you have shit going on in real life.
So honestly, I mean, fuck it. At this point, we've been talking for 8 minutes. I think we're comfortable enough. How's your life been, Bar? What's up? Tell a few of these people about you.
My name is Eric. I'm a cool guy. I'm 23 years old, 23 years young.
Yup.
I own 4 hermit crabs.
Gas.
Potentially going to own 5 in the future.
So, early life as young Barlow, because you and I didn't meet until, we were like 11 or 12. I think it was the 7th grade. The first time I failed.
I think it was even later than that. I think I moved here at 14.
Type shit. It happens. So, like 7th or 8th grade, it definitely wasn't high school. We definitely did not meet in high school.
No.
Whatever the fuck.
I think it was like 9th. Where we actually
started like chilling and being friends, but yeah. So, before you got to our school, what was life like in Indiana?
Dude, life was ass in Indiana, I'm not gonna lie. So I was a little shitter. I was not a good child.
Everybody's a little shitter.
I did not have I mean, it's not really the best excuse, but I did not have the best, like, what's the word? I didn't really have the best people to look up to.
Didn't have any role models.
Yeah, role models. I didn't have like great role models. So my dad was not prepared for children when he got us, like, whatsoever. My mom was not prepared for children. So it was a whole like fucking fiasco between the two. And I just took it out at school. Yeah. So I'd be a dick to the teachers.
Yep.
They were kind of a dick back.
Well, as a young kid, you don't really realize why your life is different or why you feel certain ways. So, the conversations that you and I have had about the way that you grew up, it definitely seems like it was hard for you to adjust, but you finally reached adulthood, and it's like, man, fuck all that. I'm Eric.
Dude, I don't even think I like started growing into myself until the last year or two, honestly. I'd say before that, like, obviously I had some good traits about myself, but I just wasn't the person I wanted to be. I don't know. Just made a lot of excuses to just be stupid.
So from Indiana, when did you finally end up coming to New York?
When my stepsister had a baby, it was decided that we would like move to New York to be closer to her. But that wasn't like the main reason. It was also because like I was around like bad influences. Whenever I wasn't at the house, I was around somebody that just motivated me to do bad things. And also there was some shit that I can't really like go in about it, but some shit involving my mom and my dad did not want us to be like caught up in that, like it to be revealed at school, and then we just get clowned on. So you figured like a fresh reset, because I was in correctional classes. But I was a terrible kid. I was getting in fights, just not listening to teachers, fucking around 24/7, and just everything added up, and they just decided it was a great idea to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. And then you came to our little old school.
Yeah.
And I think for a while it didn't get much better because people were a dick to you and you were a dick back. But once we finally settled into high school, I think we all finally ended up clicking into our friend groups and shit, and we did a bunch of dumb stuff.
Yeah.
And then even after high school, we did even more stupid shit.
No, I definitely gave people good reasons to like clown on me. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty excessive, like throughout a large amount of that time span. But yeah, I can't even like I can't look at myself like a victim or anything because
kids are dickheads.
yeah, like
I was a fucking dickhead.
when we were younger, we saw someone we thought was like strange or something, and we in our minds were just clowning them the entire time.
As a kid, you don't really realize how fucked up that is because
Yeah.
you finally get to adulthood and you see somebody who is a little different than you, and it's like, damn, you know, he's got his own shit going on. But when you're a kid, it's like, dork, you fucking nerd, fucking rapping in the hallways and shit.
It's weird even thinking about that because I used to do that. Our whole friend group used to do that. But dude, I had like plenty of fucking things. That is an enormous spider up there.
Holy
you see that shit? That thing is fucking huge.
I'm gonna give that boy a high five. Holy shit.
Damn. How chunky was that thing?
I think it was big as hell.
Holy fuck.
That was the hairiest spider I have ever seen inside of this house.
I had like a little tarantula. New York, bro.
Buddy had to go. If we took our eyes off him for like 2 minutes, he would have been gone.
I don't know. He's probably a gladiator in this home. To get that big, you had to be killing some bugs.
Not anymore.
No. All gladiators fall at some point.
Rip ski to the boy. Drink to that.
He has 8 legs. Fuck him.
So I'm trying to think. When you and I first like met and actually started talking, it's so long ago, and we have smoked so much pot, so I don't think you're gonna remember either. But I definitely remember being a little bit of a dick to you because everybody else was. And after a while, I realized, like, oh, this kid's pretty dope, actually. And we actually did become friends. And it, you know, I'm losing my train of thought here. This first podcast is gonna suck, dude.
No, I know what you're saying, bro. I was kind of an acquired taste back then. Literally, I kind of like put myself in that situation though. First fucking sport I ever played was when I just moved to New York. I didn't do shit physical. Literally, like a mentor and my dad were talking how maybe it would be good to make friends by like joining a sport. So I joined fucking football with not an ounce of knowledge, just no game sense, nothing, no athleticism, jack shit, just Eric.
I kind of jack shit, just Eric. I remember that. I remember the first year I played with you, and you could not catch a fucking break.
I couldn't do anything, bro. I couldn't even fucking run and do a quarter. I was just Eric, dude.
Quarters fucking sucked, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I'd rather shoot somebody than have to do quarters at my current age. I would puke.
Yeah, no. Like, even today, I get so gassed out. Especially if we were, like, forced to do it, like, back then.
Oh, yeah.
I'd end up puking. 100%.
But, yeah, I remember not a lot of people were nice to you, especially in football. Like, the coaches really fucked with you.
I love Coach Josh.
Josh was sick. I did like Josh.
I loved,
gonna have to edit that out. That's his last name. I can't remember his first name.
Fuck.
Yeah. Nah, that's good. I gotta learn how to edit anyway.
Okay.
But it was Josh and yeah. Fucking, you know.
Yeah.
Coach F.
The guy.
Yeah, he was cool. I knew him. I had known him ever since I was like probably 6 or 7. My parents used to be friends with not his parents, but like he would always hang out with these people's son. He was always around. He's always been a cool guy. I've always liked him.
Yeah. I would say they're great peers for sure. They helped me get out of that shell just a tiny bit. They still like fucked with me a lot, but kind of in like necessary ways. It's like you have a kid on the team that you're trying to like teach, and he is fucking terrible. Like, I don't blame him. But yeah, there was something I was about to say, but
I'm trying to think. You remember that day in I can't say her name, dude. This is the part that's difficult because I don't want to do as much editing. I don't know how to edit yet.
Just give me like a
Mrs. C. Big ol', you know what I'm talking about?
There's only one I can think of.
Well, you probably know.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, okay. I definitely know.
Yeah, we were in her class one day and it was like a study hall or some shit. And I don't know why I started fucking with you, but this was my fault. I was being a dickhead. You were sitting right next to me.
Yeah.
And I just started being a fucking douche. And I don't remember what you kept saying. It was something like, I think you said, I'm going to put hands on you if you don't stop. And obviously, at that age, I would just keep fucking with people.
Oh no, dude! Especially back then, you did not give a fuck.
Would not stop. I was such a douche, and I just sat there and kept bullying you. And then Mrs. C was finally like, "All right, boys, fucking shut up." And she totally had my back for no reason. And I know why she had my back, and it's because you got into a little fucking scuffle.
Yeah, the back and forth I had with her.
Yeah, back and forth with her, and you're like, "What, do you want your period or something?" And I don't think she ever liked you after that.
I don't know, dude, because I heard afterwards I was like one of her favorite students, which made no sense to me because she would like get on my ass.
She was a dickhead to you that day.
Yeah.
She did not care that I was fucking with you.
Don't get me wrong, we had like a lot of cool moments, but
yeah,
sometimes she would just like go crazy on me.
That was the hard thing with her because I don't think she was very well equipped to like handle students because she would take it to a personal level, and it's not supposed to be personal when you're teaching a child.
No.
It's like, if this kid's being a dick, it's like, all right, this kid's just being a dick. Ignore them. That is the only time that a teacher could really get me to shut up, was when they ignored me, because it made me so fucking mad. There was only one or two teachers that actually genuinely defeated me, and it was because they didn't play into it, because they knew all I wanted to do was get kicked out and go to the office and not be there. So I would keep egging it on. I'd swear, and they would just keep sitting there like fucking around on their computer or doing whatever they were doing, and it would just take the wind right out of my sails, and I would look like the biggest douchebag in that room. And only 2 teachers ever figured that out.
Damn.
Out of every issue that I had at that school, only 2 teachers were like, if I just ignore this little dickhead, it's just going to stop. And it did every time. It was so upsetting.
We were on like opposite sides of the spectrum then, because for me, they would just go in on me, and that's how I stopped.
Really?
Yeah. No, I hate that like confrontation in a group of people like that. It just feels like I'm like naked.
Yeah, like everybody's paying attention to what you're saying. Yeah, that shit never worked on me, because my end goal was sitting in the office and doing nothing. So I was just a fucking prick. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. So, yeah, there's definitely not a general direction that I want to take this first podcast. This first episode is going to be more of a learning experience, just to know what
it's about Bar, about Nat,
about Barlow,
about Tate.
Yeah. But yeah, this first fucking episode, dude, it's going to be just straight up learning how to edit, learning how to upload, and it's probably going to get deleted in like a week. But we definitely run this shit back.
I mean, this is like a rough draft. So
yeah,
literally first podcast. I can't imagine there's been a successful podcaster on this planet that's like just uploaded from the first to the fucking.
Oh no! Like I know for a fact, for probably a good year or two, this shit's just gonna go nowhere, even if it does get better.
Yeah, dude. I feel like it is such a rare occasion that you do anything on social media and you blow up within a year, or even 2.
I'm not expecting to blow up at all. I'm just, I've been thinking about this shit for so long, and I have been genuinely excited about it, and I would just like to see what happens.
Dude, you should learn how to post on TikTok.
That shit figured out.
Get a good clip, post that shit on TikTok. Literally, let's say it only reached like 100 people's For You page.
That could be like 10 people that would actually go to my YouTube.
Yeah, if there's even, holy shit, if there's a percentage of those people that like that, and they like it, let's say they even repost it, then it'll go on more people's For You pages.
Yeah.
I think TikTok is the meta for getting publicity nowadays.
Yeah, it happens with everybody. Like David, I mean, probably a rough subject to bring up right now, but the only reason he blew up is because the songs blew up on TikTok, and then they put him in an Invincible video, and then, he murdered a 15-year-old, so shit happens. He's a fucking crazy guy.
I think I just saw something about that today, how he's, like, innocent. They said he was innocent.
Oh, we'll find out.
But I don't know, dude. There's just way too much coincidence in that.
That shit's sus as hell. This guy abandons a car, and then they find a body in it. It's like...
Yeah, no. Yeah. This shit gets repossessed, and that smells. And there's the body of a 15-year-old girl that has the same name of the current girl that he's fucking with, I'm pretty sure. And they look fucking identical. And then the body was only 70 miles away, like where she lived, only 70 miles away from where he resided. Damn. And I think it was California. I might be wrong.
It wasn't California. I remember the car got ditched. I'm pretty sure they said in the Hollywood Hills. This is why I don't want to talk about like politics and shit, because I don't know. I don't know any of this shit. It's just
I won't like say things surefire just in case I'm wrong, because I can be proved wrong. I'm done with that.
Anybody could easily come in here and be like, "You're wrong, bitch,"
Yeah.
and just shut my shit down. And that's why I don't want to talk about anything controversial.
Imagine you get like 100 people seeing your shit, you'll get immediately canceled.
40 fucking people have a problem with me immediately.
Hey, that's still publicity.
Type shit.
That's still publicity.
Yeah.
They go to their friends like, dude, I fucking hate this guy. Then maybe their friends see you and then they're like, I fucking hate this guy. Look at Jake Paul.
I'm not trying to be Jake Paul, dude. That would suck so hard. Everybody hates me and I'm just a huge pussy about it.
Well, you get rich. You get rich. That's one route to take.
I don't know if I can handle that. I don't even know if I can handle positive publicity.
I couldn't handle hate like that. That guy is built astronomically different than me.
He's just, everybody has hated him ever since he hit Disney.
Obviously, he like eggs it on. Like he purposely tries to make people dislike him because it's that publicity. But I don't even understand how you can remain like unfazed when that large of a majority just dislike you. I don't even understand that.
I feel like it's definitely, they construe it that way. Like both of the Logan brothers, everything they do is definitely scripted and planned out for more hate. But it's because people hate them so much they have to see them fail, and they never fail because it's already fucking predetermined. Fucking Logan Paul, dude. Smack him in the fucking mouth.
I'd say I definitely like Jake more than Logan.
I don't like either of them.
No, I fully understand that. But Jake, I can get some entertainment out of it. Logan, he just sounds like very arrogant.
Yeah.
They both sound arrogant as fuck, but Logan sounds more authentically arrogant. Oh, if I could like do that without running out of shit to talk about.
That's the biggest thing I'm worried about when it comes to a podcast is just, you get comfortable doing it for a year and then it's like, what the fuck else am I going to talk about?
I mean, when you're speaking to somebody else, there's always room for creativity. But in terms of doing it yourself, that's just a force to be reckoned with.
I hope I can always have some sort of guest on every week, but if I can't, I'm going to have to fucking figure it out.
Hey, even if you do decide to do those solo podcasts, just do a couple yourself. You might feel like a dumbass. You might feel like oh, this shit sucked. But it'll just keep getting better and better. Stepping stones for all of it.
Just got to practice. Just got to get your fucking name out there.
Yeah. It's like playing video games, Thanks. First game you play on basically any video game, you're probably going to be dog shit.
Yeah.
And you just keep playing over time, getting better. Might go from bronze to platinum.
Fuck it. You want to just hop right into the fucking jabroni days?
Yeah.
I'm already recording, by the way. I don't know if you noticed.
I had a feeling.
Okay. What are some dumbass stories that we have from when we were smoking pot and doing nothing?
There are a fucking lot of those, dude.
All right, I can definitely kick one off. There was one night I went up to Dawson and Isaiah's apartment in Cincy, and they had me do a dab for the first time. It was a thick-ass dab, too. It was thick as shit. And I hit it out of Dawson's alien bong and then proceeded to have a panic attack for 2 hours. I sat in the recliner with my forearm over my eyes for 2 whole hours. But before I had taken that dab, I bought a box of fucking brown sugar Pop-Tarts. And I finally came out of this panic attack and started talking to people again. And I'm pretty sure it was Isaiah, Tom, and Dawson. And I started macking this whole fucking box of Pop-Tarts. I ate all of them. It was a full box of 12.
Y'all were fucking recycling machines back in the day.
Oh my god, just eating and shit.
Y'all would buy like the boxes of snack cakes and shit, and it would all be gone right after smoking, basically.
Fucking immediately. Well,
but y'all would give it some time. You would chill for a couple hours.
Once the munchies kicked in.
When those munchies hit, that box is fucking gone. Cleared.
So I finally come out of this panic attack and I'm talking again. And I start munching on these Pop-Tarts. Ate all 12. I had no concept of time at that time. I had no fucking idea how much time was passing, but I ate the entire box. And we all finally get high enough to where we pass out and go to bed. I don't think I got out of that recliner from the time I took to the dab until I actually got up. But I woke up, I think it was like 2 or 3 in the morning, and puked up all of those Pop-Tarts. And have you ever puked up that many Pop-Tarts in your life?
I've never eaten that many Pop-Tarts in my life.
Type shit. I feel so fat right now.
I'm a skinny guy, dude.
It's like puking up sand. I couldn't breathe. I genuinely thought I was going to pass out and die because of how much shit was coming out of my stomach and the lack of oxygen that I had.
Oh, that's the worst fucking feeling,
That
dude.
shit was horrible.
Not Pop-Tarts, but I have like stuffed myself, and I'm like somebody that's prone to migraines, sadly. Sometimes, dude, that migraine will just like kick on out of nowhere. And it's pretty terrible after you just ate a fat ass meal or something. Because more likely than not, all that's coming out. And there have been quite a few experiences I've had where like I'm literally gasping for air by the end. Have you ever had like those pains when you vomit? It's like you vomit and something just doesn't hit right and it's fucking soaring pain.
Probably. Dude, I have gotten so high and puked so many times I can't remember them. I feel like I know exactly what you're talking about, but I haven't puked and been in pain in so long.
Oh my god. You know it's bad when you have a couple veins popping out your head.
Oh my god, dude, that night I was picking up those Pop-Tarts. I probably looked like the fucking Kool-Aid man. My shit was red as fuck. I know for a fact. Well, once I finally got all that shit out, I finally went to bed and passed out. Trying to think of some more times. The hardest thing about our jabroni days was the fact that you can't remember any of it.
I know, I really can't, dude.
I know that up here I have so many stories of some stupid shit we did. But
I remember things like back in school more than I do jabroni days.
100%. All we did was hang out, get high, play video games, eat shit, and sleep. That was it.
Were you there when we smoked a joint that was like fucking
No,
this big?
And I remember being
like this?
I remember being so upset about that. You guys smoked that for 2 hours. I watched the entire time lapse. It took you 2 fucking hours for 4 people to smoke that entire thing.
That was unreal. I don't remember any of that night whatsoever. I don't even remember what it was like before we started smoking. I just remember seeing the sheer fucking size of it. And I was just like, yeah, we got this. I was feeling cocky because we were jabronis at the time.
Yeah.
That hot box, it got to a point where I stopped hitting the fucking joint because the hot box alone was making it hard to survive.
I'm pretty sure at the end it was wasn't it just Sam and Dawson hitting it?
Had to have been, dude.
If Dawson still has that video, we gotta fucking watch it.
I was gone. I was fucking like slouched into the side of the back door. Mm-hmm. Just could not move. Couldn't even talk anymore. I was just struggling to breathe. Like, when somebody is drunk out of their fucking minds to the point where they're like just.
Yep.
Well, that was me.
Let's go.
Want cheers? Little podcast cheers.
Little first podcast drinky poo.
Okay. Coors Light.
Another thing that's concerning is how fast I'm drinking these beers. I think we've been doing this for 40 minutes. Had 3 beers.
Dude, it does not feel like it's been 40.
Type shit. I think, I don't know. I'm starting to get in my own head a little bit, and I think it's because of the alcohol. I thought the alcohol would kind of help me like lock in a little bit and get some shit out of me.
That's what I was thinking about weed, because whenever I smoke, I like concentrate on not slurring my words and getting caught up in my shit.
Yeah.
When I'm exhausted, I naturally do that, and weed amplifies it. But weed also relaxes my mind, so it was kind of an internal battle on whether I should go pick some shit up or not.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing I miss about weed. Just like waking up at Tom's house. We all get up in the morning. And we have smoked everything. It's like, how are we gonna get some pot today? It's like
that was our jabroni shit. We would literally day. Dude, you remember how bad TJ's car was, and we would still scavenge the fucking floor of that car to find Bud when we were all dead broke on our asses.
The funniest thing is, no matter what, we never failed to get high every single fucking day.
We would just smoke the fucking resin. We would break bowls open to smoke the resin.
We would smoke aluminum from grinders. Do you remember that when Dawson would go hard on a grinder and find a bowl?
Yep.
He was scraping up so much metal into those bowls, and we still smoked it to get high because that's how you fucking do it.
That's a fucking jabroni.
I definitely miss those days where you had like no responsibility and it was just let's get high. But I do not miss it in the fact of how fucking dumb it was. All we did was smoke pot and do nothing. That was it for like 2 straight years.
Is jabroni a known term?
As far as like, well, I don't know, in our friend group at least, because I know Goblin says it.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's the funny thing about Tom is he keys every fucking phrase we have. Every single goddamn thing we say
dude.
pretty much came from Tom.
Almost every nickname too.
Every single fucking one.
Every phrase, every nickname.
Wage booby cheeks, Nat, Barlow, tossing in. Smoking pot the way we were and then working third shift. Like, how bad did that fuck with you? Working third shift and smoking weed, how bad did that fuck with you?
Like Chobani?
In general, Chobani,
I'd say
Alvagen.
I smoked the most on third nights when I was at Chobani. And that shit, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Like, when you're doing some mind-numbing shit for an entire 12 hours and it's just labor, weed kind of takes the edge off a little bit. But, I don't know. Also, when your conscious is, like, fucking numbed for such a large time span so consistently, I just feel like it makes you kind of dumber in a way. Not gonna lie.
It definitely makes you dumber and it makes you way more paranoid. And it's not something you really realize until you realize it. Because I remember there was one night I was working at North Pharmaceutical and I got home. And it was like a day or two after my birthday. And my uncle had given me this fucking wicked bong. You've seen it. It's that bong with like all the travel shit on it. It's that blue one.
Yeah.
He gave me that. And I think like between him and my cousin Jake, I got like an ounce of weed for my birthday. So
damn.
I got home and I ripped an entire bowl by myself through a bong after not smoking for like 5 months. And I sat here on the couch and watched Smiling Friends. And I started thinking about that fucking show so hard that I had to turn it off. And I don't know, I started watching fucking whatever I was watching on YouTube. And I kept hearing people like pull into my driveway and like car doors slamming and shit. And I'd get up and like check and nobody was ever there. And I was like, all right, dude.
Damn, dude. We was hitting different. That must have been that like certified za.
It was gas, but like weed started affecting me. Like I feel like how meth would. Like just so fucking paranoid. Like
the genuine paranoia. Yeah.
Somebody's watching you, and I didn't have curtains in here at that time either, so all these windows were open, and I would constantly feel like something was moving.
Yeah,
and I'd look over and there'd be nothing there.
I would kind of feel that way towards like paranormal shit. Like I just feel like there was something watching me.
Like with paranormal shit, it's not definitive. Like you have no idea. I if I was sitting here by myself and I saw something move in the kitchen, it's like was something in the kitchen or am I just tweaking?
I mean, there's been I've personally experienced some like weird shit. I remember one time I was like outside of your parents' crib and all of you were inside. All of you.
Weird shit happens at my parents' house.
I was pissing outside. Like I grabbed something from my Ford Escape and I was taking a piss. And off in like the woods, I literally heard like Eric. And it sounded just like you, by the way.
Fuck you.
Do you remember?
Fuck you.
Do you remember when I went inside of your house and I was like, did you call my name? Do you remember when I said that?
No, because I was probably high as fuck. The same thing
that shit fucked with me.
The same thing happened to me, but with Dawson. If skinwalkers are real, they're at my parents' house and they're fucking around.
They have to be. This is fucking 2 occasions there.
So it was the night that I got that old fucked up Ram 1500. You remember that tiny little 1500 Ram that I had, that red truck that was fucked up?
Yes.
It was the night that Dawson and I had picked that up, and my parents weren't home. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. I think it might have been like a Friday or a Saturday, but they weren't home. They were out drinking, fucking having fun. And Dawson and I get back to my parents. He's like, yo, I'm going to go take a shower. And then I'm going up to your room. Probably going to fucking play some Splitgate or some shit. And I was like, all right, that's cool. I'm going to clean this truck up a little bit. Because it had some stupid fucking redneck stickers on it. Like, I think the front sticker on the windshield said redneck. And I was like, if I'm driving this thing, I'm not rocking with that. And then the back windshield was like a camo real tree thing. And I was like, this needs to come off tonight. So I was out there. I got the redneck part off, no problem. And then I was working on the real tree part of it. And I heard something. So I stopped to listen. And it sounded like it had come from the back door. because my parents' back door, you go through it, you take a left, the fucking shower's right there off their mudroom. So I thought maybe Dawson didn't have like a towel or soap or some shit, and I thought he was talking to me. So I look over and I go, what? And I heard, Nate, in Dawson's voice, and nothing was there. I was like, okay. And I scraped the rest of the shit off and went inside, and I was like, Dawson, did you call my name? And he was like,
no, what the fuck are you talking about?
No. I took a shower and came straight up here. And I was like, and then I explained that story to him, and he fucking tweaked. And then we went downstairs and locked every door, and then went back upstairs and went to bed. I can't believe that fucking happened to you at my parents' house.
Yeah.
In my voice?
Yeah.
Dude, there's a skinwalker up in this bitch.
That shit is terrifying to even think about.
I'm going to have to walk you to the truck.
Whatever, like, let's say that shit's real. You know how fucking elusive it would have to be? Like, if you take into account all the disappearances in the world, like just people that go missing. Imagine that shit's real, and like there's a portion of these people that actually go missing from experiences like that. You know how fucking terrible like that way would be to die? That would be fucking tragic.
That skinwalker easily could have gotten me that night because I was dumb as fuck. I still just kept chilling. I was like, that's weird, because I was a little high. I was like, whatever. And I kept scraping that shit off. I was out there for like an additional, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. He could have scooped my ass up easy.
I'm the type to like way overthink things, like in kind of a dramatic way. And like I'll be out there at night, like out in the woods, let's say outside of TJ's house or some shit. It will be fucking pitch black, just me for a little time span. And like I'm kind of confident in my body. Like I'm confident I can defend myself normally. But then I just think like, let's say something like what I'm imagining is fucking real. And it's just fast as fuck. Way stronger than you. It's literally like an apex predator.
You're just going to die. You're just fucked.
You're just fucked.
It's over.
I
feel like Dawson has a fucking freaky story about my parents' house, but I'll have to consult with him. He needs to come home soon.
Yeah, dude. I wish he could just stay with us, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Just fucking move back here.
But I understand he can't. Like, he has an entire life outside of New York.
Yeah, his whole situation is definitely complicated, but, fuck it. Life happens.
Yeah, I miss my boy.
You become an adult. I miss that motherfucker too.
That happens. Still love the guy. I have another paranormal experience.
What's up?
And I don't even want to chalk it up to, like, a dream because my eyes were, like, wide open and I was awake. So, I wake up. I didn't have, like, a scary dream or anything. No bad dreams. Nothing. Wake up. And I wake up on the foot of my bed. Like, I'm turned the other way. And I'm sleeping on my stomach. You know how in my room, there, like, on the far right side, there's that, like, little weird opening? Kind of looks like a closet area, but it's just, like, dinky looking shit.
Yep.
I pick my head up out of the pillow. First thing I see in the fucking closet thing popping out is an old woman's head sideways. It was like fucking this,
bro,
staring at me. No expression, just fucking cold expression, staring at me with her hair like it was like dangling down. And I got so freaked out. I was like, I have to be fucking dreaming. So I blink, and then the shit's just gone. And like, that has to be one of the fucking most random, scariest things I've ever seen.
Dawson actually does have a story like that. And, this first episode sucks. Nobody's going to listen, but I'm going to build some suspense. When Dawson gets home in November, I'm going to let him tell that story. Because that story, his fucking story of what you just said, very similar, fucking terrifying. His story is fucking crazy. So, type shit, come back and listen to it. The closest experience I have to that is not nearly as scary, and I was definitely awake for it. I fucking hated going to school. So whenever I was sick, I would play it up so hard. Like every day.
Same.
Every day I would go to the nurse and be like, I'm sick, I want to go home. And nobody would come pick me up because they were like, you're being a dick. Every one of my family members were like, you're being a dick. You want to just come home and fucking play Xbox? And I was like, I do.
Yeah, of course.
But there was 1 week I finally convinced my parents enough to let me stay home for an entire week.
For a whole week?
A whole week.
Damn.
Because every day they'd wake me up and be like, "You going to school?" I'd be like, "I don't feel good." And they're like, "You're going to school?" And I was like, "But I don't feel good."
You mind if I steal his dinner, bro?
Bang.
I'll kiss you. Last
Take
one.
it. Take that shit. Put it in your lip. Put it in your lip. Put it in your freaking lip. This is Zinner shit brotherhood, buddy. Give your boy a fucking Zinner. Let's go, dude.
I thought you were saying that like give you a Zen.
Give me that shit back. Give me that
I
shit
was
back.
like, that was the last one, bro.
Nah, you got to be real with it. You know, it does suck that was my last Zen, but at the same time, you got to give a Zen to your boy.
You got to put her there, partner.
Type shit. So this experience I had, I was in my parents' living room, and this whole week I was staying up until like fucking 2, 3 in the morning, just fucking around on my phone, watching TV. And I stood up to take a piss, and a ball of light flew directly from my left. It came from another room, flew past my face, and disappeared. And then the fucking family computer turned on. I was like, okay. Took a piss, went to sleep. It's not one of the scariest things that has ever happened to me, but it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
what the fuck was that?
I'm completely somebody that thinks there's more than meets the eye, you know?
Oh, 100%.
Like, we're just animals at the end of the day. We don't know shit about our existence. We don't know anything beyond our existence. We can just speculate.
Oh, yeah.
But there's so many, like, stories from so many different people on this world. You can't chalk it all up to like conspiracies and I don't know, just like speculations and I don't know, just like your mind making shit up. You can't tell me every single person on this planet that's experienced some weird shit, they've all chalked that up from something. They're just their mind just like.
Well, that's kind of how you have to do it. Something that you cannot explain. You have to treat it as if, you know, it wasn't real. Your brain is playing tricks on you. Because if you can't justify something and you let yourself slip into it, you're going to fucking freak out.
That's the way humans are, too. If we can't understand something, we freak the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
It's just in our blood.
So it's like, nah, didn't happen. Gay. Not real. There ain't no ghosts. I had a panic attack and something flew through my face.
You know, I don't even know if I want to spoil this. I won't spoil the story, but Dawson and TJ kind of had a similar experience in a way. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but
I don't know if I do.
I don't want to. I want to say it, but I don't want to take away a story. You know.
So it's something that happened to Dawson and TJ.
Yeah, at the same time, and they both. TJ initially just, you know, thought he just saw some random shit. Like, he didn't see what he actually saw.
Weren't they smoking in Tom's car or some shit?
Yes.
Okay, I do remember this story. All right, well, yeah, we'll save that one.
Yeah.
I don't remember it 100%, but I do want to talk about it organically with Dawson.
You know something's fucking crazy when more than one person sees
it. Fucking people experience it?
Yo, you remember when we were, like, outside at nighttime looking up at the stars? I don't know if it was you. It was 2 of y'all, maybe even 3 of y'all. But y'all saw like these fucking dots in the sky.
No, that was over at my parents' place. We were watching a fire.
And why does shit just happen at your parents' place?
My parents' place is a fucking geonomical anomaly.
And you can always see shooting stars there. Always.
All the time. Even here at night, if I go outside, I see a shooting star probably 4 out of 10 times.
I don't see that shit anywhere else when I look up at the sky. Literally just when we're here.
So I remember that night. We were sitting around the fire, and this fucking ball of light in the sky just catches all of our attention. And it must have been just like an asteroid or some shit, but it was just bright as fuck. It fell and then disappeared. That had to have been an asteroid, which is kind of sick. But in the moment, it's like, are we gonna fucking die? Is that a nuke?
Can you imagine, bro? Just middle of night, 3, 4 jabronis chilling outside, die by nuke.
Getting high as fuck and a nuke just hits bumfuck New York.
That's actually had to have happened to somebody. In some country.
In Japan.
Right there. Imagine like there were Japanese people just fucking smoking bongs.
Getting high as fuck around a fire and they're like, dude, that's bright.
They look at him as, what's that aircraft?
The fuck is that thing? Just gone.
Someone's taking a fat fucking rib.
Oh my god, I feel like that'd be the best way to die. You're taking an astronomical rip and then you just disappear. You're just gone. Fucking nuke comes out
like a fucking legend, bro.
The milkiest fucking cloud you can imagine, and then just complete vaporization.
Yeah. Imagine you can take a hit so hard it just turns into a nuke.
You just blow up.
Like the people, it creates like a fucking gas cloud. Everybody around you dies.
Dude, Goblin has to be able to do some shit like that.
If anybody could do it, it would be someone like Goblin or that other guy that DJ watches.
Honestly, Dawson probably could have done it back in his heyday.
Dawson has the craziest lungs I've ever seen in my life.
Clear an entire fucking bowl and still have a little bit of space left.
I know he's a big guy, so his anatomy
just got a bigger diaphragm.
Different. Yeah, like diaphragm, even his organs and shit are going to be bigger. But it's almost unbelievable the amount that man can intake.
I still have videos on my phone of him hitting out of a silicone bong. It was like a day or two before him and Zay moved out of the apartment. We were just sitting there like these are the last tokers we're ever taking in Cincy, and he just fucking whole fucking bowl, another bowl, half of it, the milkiest fucking cloud I've ever seen come out of that kid's mouth.
I'm definitely envious. I could almost say jealous of what he could do back then. Like I would try to keep up with the shit he did. That's why I'd fucking push myself so far, because I'm seeing him do it so naturally. And I'm like, it just takes a mindset, dude. Like I can do this.
Yeah,
I'd always like secretly be competing with him, trying to outsmoke him and shit.
You could try as hard as you want, but at the end of the day, you know, we just weren't set up with a fucking 6'5" set of lungs.
The only times I have matched Dawson, like smoking, were when A, we first started smoking, and B, when we just decided to stop smoking.
Yeah.
Because, like, he could have definitely just been like, oh, I want to keep smoking. I would have been fucked. I'm not going along with that. I have a sensitive respiratory system, bro. I can't. I sound like a little bitch saying that. But if I take like a normal hit of marijuana, that shit hits. Like it actually hurts me.
I can't even smoke pot anymore, dude. It fucks with me so hard. Unless I have like 7 or 8 beers in me, I will take a little toke off of a dab pen and I'll feel fantastic. But if you and I were sitting here right now and I took a baby hit, I'd be fucked. There's no way I could sit here in front of the camera and talk.
I've like gotten out of the whole fucking, just all the fuckery that weed does. Or you know, I was getting those panic attacks and shit all the fucking time for at least like a year and a half. I'm out of that now. Like I can smoke weed and feel fine, but I do notice, which is why I don't do it anymore. If I smoke consistently, like every day, my motivation, ambition, literally anything I could do to better myself, all goes down the drain.
Yep.
Every fucking time. And I'll be like, because I have a fun experience on weed. I really do. Like when I'm smoking, I'm having a good time. But it's more like subliminal. You just don't notice the effects until you've been doing it for fucking years, you know?
Yeah. I do know that, like there was that one night we were all playing video games and you and Tom came to my house and we started smoking. I genuinely did feel fucking fantastic. That was the first time in probably a year that I had smoked pot and felt phenomenal.
I think it really goes for, I can't say that, for most drugs at least, it depends on who you're around, like the experience you're going to have.
100%. Because I have friends that kind of look down upon it, or friends that do it so much it doesn't affect them anymore.
Yeah. Like fucking Troy. Dude, that
Tarzan
guy,
dude, like fucking Tarzan.
He functions so well off of it. He's like a normal fucking human being.
I don't think he could function normally without it at this point.
Yeah.
gets high as hell, and he just does shit.
If you looked in that man's genetics, you could probably see like little mini pot plants in there.
Some fucking Neanderthal DNA just grew up. All of Tom and Tarzan's ancestors just were fucking blazing up.
Imagine they actually originated from pot plants, just like developed.
They're the only humans that actually evolved from pot.
Dude, that guy, supreme grower. Like, if I'm ever gonna grow weed, I'm going to him.
I didn't know he got that good at fucking growing pot.
He's like crazy at. Have you seen his setup? Or how long has it been since you've really chilled there?
Probably a good 4 or 5 months.
He has a crazy setup, bro. He has like this whole tent system, and it's all insulated with that like that metal.
Isn't that like reflective shit?
Yeah, reflective material. And he has the fucking lights. Like, it's literally industrial lights. They're crazy. You can't even look directly into them without getting like blinded.
Just blind the fuck out of you.
Yeah. And he has a whole system set up for these pot plants. And I don't know, like when you're just looking at it, it looks like weed. It doesn't look like anything crazy, but then you smoke it and it's just fucking like, if you're not used to smoking, it's gonna get you out of this world.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of some weak homegrown. I don't like shit that's too strong anymore. I love to drink and smoke some absolute fucking skunk weed that you barely feel, but you feel it enough, you know?
It depends on the day for me. It really depends on the day or who I'm with. If I'm like with friends, I can smoke some hard shit and I'll be fine. But let's say I was going in a social gathering. I used to think if I smoked weed prior, it would like help me to be more social. And it would just make this experience less like anxious, less stressful.
You know, all it does is make it more anxious.
It makes you overthink. It makes you fucking stutter. It just ruins your whole experience. It took me a while to realize that, actually. I used to literally go to work and I'd be feeling like that because I was smoking a fucking fat rip before. Wait, dude, you should make either the intro or the outro like fucking pop dap up. You should. Every guest you have on, you got to make it pop.
Hold up.
Okay.
First try type shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, big dog. I don't know if there's anything else we can talk about on this first fucking episode. This whole thing is going to be a fucking nightmare to edit, but you know, nobody's going to listen to this. And if somebody comes back, like if I do actually catch some type of notoriety and somebody comes back to listen to this, I'm sorry. This fucking sucks.
Dude, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm here for you. I'm not here for me. I don't care what you do, bro.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the fuck out of it.
I would say though, you should show it to like friends you know aren't gonna like, you know, like some friends you have where they're. Let me gather my train of thought. Honestly, you know, some friends you have where like you'll show them something, they'll immediately be skeptical.
Yeah.
Don't show it to them. Show it to the friends that are like didn't give you that open mindset, you know?
Everybody in the friend group so far, you guys, you know what I'm talking about in our friend group.
Yeah, of course.
Every single one of you have been very supportive about this whole thing. So actually, I am excited to upload this so that you guys can at least watch it and get a gist of how this has gone.
Yeah.
And give me some constructive criticism and tell me what I need to do and, you know, what I have done well.
I 100%. I'm also going to listen back and see what I could do better with because, you know, I would like to.
Well, it just comes down to comfort.
I like to get engaged sometimes.
It comes down to comfort. And also, you came off of a 12-hour shift, and I've been doing nothing but being anxious about this all day. And I should have prepared a little bit better.
I don't think either of us were in, like, the ideal mindsets to have, like, a poppin'-ass podcast. But I do think we had some good conversations.
Yeah, me too. I do appreciate it. I think this is something that if somebody listens to it, they're not going to have, like, the best time, but they're going to be like, all right, what they're talking about is somewhat interesting.
It's like you could take a nap to it.
Yeah.
Fall asleep.
Take a nap. These two assholes talking about nothing. All right.
Talking about being jabronis.
Type shit. All right, Bar. I fucking love you.
I love you too, baby.
Hopefully this shit don't suck. And hopefully if anybody listens to this, they listen to the next one.
It might suck, but we like to suck.
Type shit. I love sucking.
Especially the boys.
I'll see you next time, cousin.
See you next time.
Yeah.